That is good banter.
All you, Sarge. All you, buddy.
Hello, Bantitos, and welcome to episode 91. Let's have some fun of the Good Banter podcast. And, what episode we have.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be big, mate.
It is going to be big. So much to talk about. We've been pushing back the old fuck checkers for a bit. So
Mate,
do we need to?
They are mounting up. We've had to put him on ice, Big D. Said no more checking fucks, mate.
Cool.
Otherwise, we're going to have to do a whole week's episode just to get through it all. So we'll save those to the end.
So cool your jets, Big D. Have a couple of weeks off, mate. We got some catching up to do.
We do, but and now I think you don't have to rush off anywhere.
No, not rushing off tonight.
I don't have to rush, so we can take our time. We can because I felt like we're really up against the pump the last few weeks, trying to get everything in and just
now we can sit back and
just relax,
just chill out and really take our time with some stories. Which unfortunately, I haven't really got any this week. So no,
we recorded it basically, at 10 minutes to midnight before it was meant to drop last Thursday. It really put me under the pump. I stayed up till about 2:00 trying to get the 2:00 Thursday morning and try to get all the shit together. So,
and this one we're recording.
The Bantitos could wake up on a Thursday and go bang, there it is,
and get their fix.
Get their fix.
Put the old belt around the arm and get their fix of good banter.
Get the needle in there.
But fuck all's happened this week. But look, so let me run.
Adjust that camera, mate.
Adjust the camera. It's a bit off.
No, I just need to get your big head in it.
It's not a great looking. Tell you what I've really gone for, and I hung some shit on him from Baronia. I've gone the bloody bald head and the bloody moustache.
It's the real sort of pedo sort of. I've got AIDS kind of look.
Yeah, real AIDS sort of.
You got a real Philadelphia vibe.
Yeah, starting to get a few lesions on the head there, and starting to look a bit pale and skinny. And look like I've haven't got long left on this planet.
It's sort of funny, like, because I think back in the day, I know when I was growing up, my old man always had the mow.
Yep.
Mows were so common. Everyone had a mow.
Yep.
The blokes, the women, little kids. Everyone had the mows going. But now It's almost like someone grows the mow, and it's almost like they're trying to be cool or fashionable. Whereas,
I don't know. It's.
I don't know. What's your thinking behind you?
Well, for me,
pedo mo.
For me, I think it's just I fucking can't grow hair on my head anymore, and I'm a bit down about that. But on a positive, I've got hair sprouting out of every other fucking square centimetre of my body. My orifice, my bum holes, bloody looks like a fucking forest down there. I've got shit sprouting out of my ears.
Backpackers buried there in shallow graves.
Mate,
up your ass there, mate.
You couldn't find them. If you were gonna bury a backpacker,
Ivan Millet's been creeping around your arsehole, just burying.
Forget about the
burying backpackers.
The Langatang Forest or whatever it's called. Head straight to my ass because they will. You are off the grid. You are off the grid.
Madeline McCann's in there. It's all happening.
You can't get phone reception up there. The fucking Google Maps drops out. It's a shit show back there. Fuck, I wipe my ass up. Takes me half an hour to get out for my hand to find its way out.
Ellen Domenko's down there.
Yeah, she's looking at my ass going, that's a big bum muff. That is. And when Ellen Domenko's saying you got a muff, that's something wrong. That's something. Actually, we got to
talk about Ellen Domenko.
She was. We did my homework, and
she was a bit young.
She was a bit young for us to be popping that video up. She was 17.
Fucking hell, she was very.
Let me get this right. So Helen Mad Muff Bazenko, whatever her name is. So she was American.
American.
In Australia,
yes,
working as a stripper.
I saw that. So obviously, things were, and we fucked up. We thought it was the 70s.
It was 82.
It was 82. Yep. So I was 6 months old back then. I was just
prime for a bit of sitting down and watching the granny and getting a shock of your life watching that.
Yeah. So clearly the work laws, maybe the
what sort of
child labour laws weren't. Well, were her parents here?
Well, firstly, and this is, I understand we're talking about a 17-year-old girl here, but
she's 95 now.
she was very well developed. And, yeah, you're right. What sort of parents are sending your 17-year-old daughter with a big bloody muff across the other side of the...
Helen, get over there.
Helen.
See if you can fuck up a grand final for Bruce Doolan. And the Wayne, I looked at the video because I did Google it, and the Dominator, Wayne Johnson, he fucking almost got her in a headlock. And
was he the one that sort of grabbed her?
He was the one who grabbed her and threw her away.
She's got a fairly...
Bruce Doolan, I think, knew that she was 17. He didn't want to touch her.
Yeah.
But the Dominator said, I've hit 17-year-old kids before.
Yeah, because
I'll fucking lay you out,
Bruce Dool looked 97, so 97-year-olds can't be grabbing 17-year-olds.
No,
nude
it can't
17-year-olds.
No.
That's a fact. But when
So
you're the
good.
Dominator, you grab
any
want,
woman
I
you can.
assume. He's I've met the Dominator a couple of times.
I
He's
saw Jeffrey Epstein. He was crouching around the forward pocket.
Yeah, he was playing on the wing. That moved up to the wing when he saw.
He said, "I know fuck all about the game." But there's a 17-year-old with a big bush there. I want to recruit her to my island.
Yeah, so was something else. So yes, we probably should take that video down.
Maybe. Can we get in
mind
trouble
you,
for that?
I wouldn't mind seeing a birth certificate. I questioned she was 17.
Yeah, I mean, it was on Wikipedia, and you just don't know.
You don't believe.
But I don't know. Was she there with friends? Because there's a big build-up if you get nude. Someone's like, "Oh, grab my jacket." Like, what did she walk in? You know, she must have been getting revved up from
Did I
some
once
friends.
read that it was
or...
a promotion for a strip club? Maybe I'm making that shit up.
Oh, well, that wouldn't surprise me.
It's wouldn't be a
like
bad move.
Maybe they could have had like or something printed on her back or something for a. How was it a promo for a strip club? She had nothing written on her.
No, maybe 100,000 people there all in the piss, just sitting there thinking, "I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more of that tonight." And
Who cares who wins the game?
Yeah.
I don't want to see anyone lift the cup. I want to lift my own cup a bit later on.
Yeah, so
in the
good on
city.
you. Happy birthday, Helen. And
You want to? I was
so
thinking we could
82, so
17.
17.
So I was 0. So
You were
40, that's
0.
40 years ago.
40 years ago. So
She's
she's
57.
57.
She's still probably. Actually, I saw a photo of her. She 57-year-old stripper. She's hanging in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Helen, if you want to come on the live pod, wouldn't that be a get?
Give us a call.
Give us a call. Hit us up at the reallygoodbanter@gmail.com, which I haven't looked at for 6 months.
Yeah, you didn't see that in the Toyota flashbacks, did you? Didn't see.
I think there might have been.
Oh, serious? Surely not.
Double check, maybe Big D. We're going to get rid of all your fucks later on. Big D, was there because Dave Lawson and Stephen Curry did those, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think, sort of Googling, and I didn't go too deep in once I found she was 17.
Yep.
I think they may have done a little Toyota flashback.
And got her out nude.
No, I think they might have put a bodysuit on with it. Maybe fuck check that, Big D. Was there a Toyota?
Helen Domenico.
Magic moments.
Helen Domenico.
Helen.
Maybe it was Dipper.
Well, Dipper had a head like her muff. Yeah.
Anyway, so
getting a
let
bit
me
off track early, but that's all right.
Let me bounce this one off your big red balls. All right. So long-time listeners of the pod will know I have it's very hard to word this without sounding racist. Haven't been a fan of the Chinese bakeries.
You haven't, mate.
Haven't been a fan of the Chinese bakeries.
No.
And that's I just don't think. My thought process has always been that they fuck up the pastry.
Yep.
And they got no idea what they're doing with the meat.
Yeah, and for a pie, that's two pretty big.
It's a big part of it. Yeah.
Big components.
They put this clear almost
goo,
like a
filler,
like a filler, like
Botox or something.
They inject it with Botox.
That's why the pies look so young.
They look fantastic.
Is that 17?
Anyway, but recently found a bakery around the corner from my place, and I gotta apologise. This place is a fucking beauty. It's got pie awards.
Well, I don't know how official those pie awards are.
Considering every bakery's
I reckon every baker in Australia has won an award for it. It just seems funny that there's about 57 bakeries that won Best Pie 2016. 17.
Yeah.
It's like the tidy towns. Like, who was dishing out? How do you fucking go to a town and go, that's the tidiest town in Australia?
That's a good point. Maybe there's just a website bakeries go to where they can just download whatever sort of certificates they want, laminate them, and
Well,
just.
I think a lot of those bakeries as well have their old health and safety certificates. I reckon they've downloaded those off some dodgy fucking website.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But this place, and they are, I'm not sure if they're Vietnamese or Chinese or what the owners are, but they can dish up a fucking meat pie. I tell you what, their sweets are fantastic. They've got a little salad bar there. It's off the charts and real cheap prices.
Do they do the pork rolls?
No.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
That's very
They
interesting.
go the old traditional schnitzel, which is very un-Asian.
Ooh.
So maybe they're second generation.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think everyone loves a schnitzel these days.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't go too far
But
with
normally, like, it doesn't matter what it is. If the Asians are there, you could go to a Asian mechanic and they'll be cooking those little. You have the
Pork
option
rolls.
of buying a pork roll in the corner. Anything Asian, they'll be selling the pork rolls, and they do a bloody good job. But not this place.
Great job.
But here's a little, and this might go fucking nowhere. But here's a little dilemma I get. So it's becoming our weekend thing. We maybe go for a bike ride. I go for a run while my sons ride their bikes next to me. Maybe the whole family will go for a bike ride.
Okay.
But we always end up at the bakery. It's just around the corner. It's great pies.
Do you want to name it? Can we name it and give it a bit of a pump up?
I can't think of the name of it, to be honest.
You had your Dexy today.
Had me Dexies, but but can't think of the name of this bakery.
All right.
But anyway, so one problem they have, the boys, my sons love a milkshake. Fuck, this joint does a good milkshake.
Well, you can't really fuck a milkshake.
No, but they just dump. Some people might just go milk and that flavoured sort of syrup. But this just the ice cream. They can't be making a profit. You just see the guy out the back. It's like he's digging a grave, just shoveling his way through this big tub of ice cream. But the problem is, it takes him fucking forever to make a milkshake. So, which is fine. But I go in there. Kids are out sort of this. So this time I was down. Me and my two sons.
Yep.
Two of my three sons. They were just out the front. Boys, I'll get the milkshake. Like every other fucking time.
Well, I don't think.
Are
they paying board yet?
No.
Okay.
And they have no income, so I'll get the milkshake. So I go in, and I know that it's going to take fucking forever. Like once I order it, he's going to go okay because they've got no system. These fucking people.
No.
So you order the milkshake, and they won't go. All right, I'll get the milkshake going, and then I'll come back and it is just he disappears, and there's no
3
service.
days.
There's no service.
Oh, so there's only one bloke running the.
Well, there's a girl floating around. I don't know what she's doing.
She's just looking pretty, trying to entice people in.
No, she's not doing a very good job of that. She's
right.
she makes a great pie, but she's sort of in and out. I don't know what she's doing. So if you order a milkshake, let alone two, sometimes I've ordered three. This guy's out the back for fucking 15 minutes.
Okay.
And so anyway, so I'm up at the counter. G'day, mate. I'll have a.
Can you ring ahead? Can you go, hey, whatever your name is, mate, I'm going to be there in 15 minutes.
I know his name's Sam.
Sammy boy.
Yep.
Mate, can you bang on 3 chocolate milkshakes? Snap, snap. I'll be there in 15 minutes. Get going.
Well, you could. I haven't done that yet.
All right.
And I imagine you'd be pretty fucking pissed off if you're about to order, phone rings, and this guy pisses off for 15 minutes.
Well, everyone's doing it these days.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the way the world's working.
So anyway, so I'm up the front. Go, mate. I'll grab a meat pie. I'll grab they've got the specialty, which is the onion pie. A Thai curry pie.
Jesus.
Jeez, they're very good. And I'll grab the two milkshakes, and then an old lady comes in.
Mm.
And I was like, look, you go before me. So
Why does she get to do that? Because you were there first.
I understand that.
On Earth.
I understand that. But I know I don't want to make her stand there because I know this guy. He's going to take my order and he's going to piss off for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're all just going to have to stand there watching this guy shovel his way through an ice cream
tub.
tub.
It's a tough
I'm
words.
shoveling the way through this fucking story, I tell you what. Anyway,
Slow release again.
Slow release. So anyway, so she's gone the front. Oh, thank you very much, sir. She'll just get her little sausage roll as she does every Saturday, and then
Well done, Beryl.
wander around out the front and with her little Zimmer frame, and take a couple of hours to get home. And
Geez,
sausage
that's
roll
the
will be
thing. As you
cold.
get older, like you just got to allow, like, just longer to do everything, don't you?
Yeah, you don't have as many places to be, probably.
No
Work.
Yeah, no work. You sort
Yeah.
of just go to the kitchen, get maybe bingo.
Oh,
Bingo,
yeah,
that's
a good
once
point.
a week.
Good point. They
Yeah,
get up
but-
so early, the oldies.
Well, they can't sleep. They're fucked.
What was that? Oh, just muscles and bones.
Yeah,
and-
just the memories, horrific memories. I just don't think they can. They've been through a lot of shit, mate. They're just not sleeping well. Just the nightmares.
Just a broken heart.
Just the broken heart, the war, the
Yeah.
fucking
It's-
the people they saw shot in the war.
Yeah, it's a good
So,
point.
geez, I realised we sort of.
I don't think they all went to war.
For some reason, I rip on the oldies a bit on this podcast.
You're a bit hard on the oldies.
Fuck, I think.
But on a positive, I don't
Yeah.
reckon many oldies are listening to this.
I don't think so, but
No.
geez, they're going to laugh at me when I get to 80 and I'm fucking not sleeping.
Yeah, well, you're
Or,
not moving real well now. and
Oh,
you're bloody 40. Are you 40?
Oh, fuck, I'm fucked. I'm 40. I
So,
won't make it to 80.
So anyway, so I'm at, all right, and she's, thank you, sir. And so she's gone out, and another bloke, another old bloke.
He's tagged in.
This joint's
It's a revolving
busy.
door.
Everyone knows this place. It's cheap. It's great. So this other bloke's come in. Oh, mate, do you want to? So he's gone in, and I thought, fuck it, I can't be doing this all day. So
You got it.
I got to eventually
Own it.
This guy's going to have to make me milkshakes, and this big bloke came in. He would have been maybe 45, looked like a real angry fucker with the guys saw that little mouth,
Oh, little.
looked like he's
Yeah.
done a lot of drugs. Sort of little mouth,
Like little.
yeah. Like maybe his teeth aren't all
Maybe
there.
he's missing
or
a few teeth.
missing a few
Lost
teeth.
a few over the years.
Got a few tats down the leg, but not cool tats, just shit.
What was he wearing?
Little shorts and a singlet. And it wasn't.
Did he look like he had a body to be wearing that shit?
He was a pretty
ripped.
solid unit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's come in behind me. I said, "Look, I'll grab the 2 milkshakes," and he's just gone, "Fucking hell!"
He said it out
He
loud,
said it out loud.
audible.
He said, "Fucking hell!" And turned around,
Said, "Do you want one, mate?"
got in his car, burn out the front, gone.
What a fuckhead.
What am I meant to?
Well,
I'm just meant to stand there all day letting people in.
Well, they've got milkshakes on the menu, mate. I mean, what? You're just not going to have a milkshake because old Johnny McThree Tats, he comes in with his old short shorts and his singlet and his fucking drug dealers. Was he wearing a bum bag?
Yeah, fuck it. He was wearing a bum bag.
He's a cockhead.
He's a cockhead.
He's a cockhead, mate.
Anyway, I'm just saying, like, what do I do here? But I think you answered it right at the start. Maybe I got to ring ahead.
Maybe I reckon ask Sammy. Sammy, have you got? It's like when you get a cab driver. You jump in first and you go, mate, give us your number and you can get us on the way home.
Oh yeah,
It's sort of like that. It's nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
But it's just basically just get Sammy's number, just ring up, say, mate, I'll give you you come basically same time each week, sort of.
Give or take.
Give or take. So he
Yeah.
knows around about the 9:30, 10 o'clock mark.
Yeah, which is too early for a milkshake, I must be saying.
Well, it's not great. Maybe you have some Wheat Bix first.
But when Tom's in charge of the parenting,
Oh, yeah.
it's never too early for
the kids are shitting themselves in the arvo.
for
So-
an ice cream. So anyway,
into it.
mate, I'm at a bloody mate. It's not a great tale. I tell you what, it's a pretty shit start to the pod. But I just don't know what to do. Sammy's got to hurry up with his fucking milkshakes.
Or maybe ask Sammy, can we, give you a little heads up, or maybe defrost the fucking ice cream a bit if he's taken so long to, he's probably bending 20 spoons back there. Has he got the proper scoop where he puts it in the hot water and scoops it out, or is he using a fucking kitchen spoon that bends like,
Or has he got the one
bends
with
it
the
like
little,
Beckham?
that little slicer thing? They never work great, do
Nah,
they?
they're shit. They're shit. So, all right. So, what do we want to achieve out of this story? Do we need some advice?
Mate, I don't know. We can't fuck check it. We
can't do anything.
Yeah,
Would you want to give him? You don't know who he is,
I don't
so
know.
you can't plug the bakery.
Can't.
So that's
It's
all right.
mate. It's a bit of a nothing story, that
Nah,
one. But,
it's there, though,
Look,
'cause
it's
a lot of
there,
people-
and it's
there. It's out there.
It's a little something that affects me every Saturday.
Yeah.
And the kids certainly won't be going without the milkshakes. They'll go fuck. I'd rather deal with the big fuck with the bum bag than me kids without a milkshake. So look,
Yeah.
I'd say we move on and put
Yeah,
a put a full stop on this
Put
story.
a pin in that story.
It's,
But maybe hit us up on the Instagram if you've got any ideas. Any ideas on how Tom can sort of remedy
I wouldn't know.
this little Saturday
bother.
situation?
I wouldn't bother.
All right.
So what do you got?
Anyway, well, this happened a few weeks ago, Tommy. I went into. I've been doing a bit of labouring just to keep the wolves at bay.
Back on the tools.
Back on the tools, mate.
You got to have a normal income coming in, or the old tax man starts to say.
The tax man starts going. Where's all this stuff coming from, big
The
boy?
extension. What's
Which is,
going on?
yeah, and obviously basically just pay off the wedding. Yep. So yeah, that's it. So I tee it up where a bloke will hit me up. I've done a bit of cladding in the past. I do a bit of labouring for this dude.
Yep.
Who's local, which helps. And anyway, we're at Bunnings in Carrum Downs.
We're the lowest prices.
Just the beginning.
Yep.
And I don't know what's at the end, to be honest, but the lowest prices. I've started there. So he grabs what he wants, goes to the trade desks. Now, at the trade desk to the left, there is a safe, which it could be a Sandalford safe.
I would be surprised if it wasn't.
Well, there we go. So, and it's like a promotion. The staff are milling around. They're going, the safe. What's that? And I think, what the fuck's happening with this safe?
Yep.
And they've got a little sign up. Pick the lock, win the prize. So I start.
Is it digital?
It's 4 codes, 4 numbers. 4 numbers, and the first 2 numbers are locked. All right, so we start chatting. So what's in the safe, guys? Is it like gold bullion? Is it, money? They go, no, it's just a whole heap of Bunnings shit. I said, all right, well, fantastic. I'm going to have a go. I'm going to have a go at it.
Yeah, why not? So what? So you got 1 in 99 chance?
So, no, technically, how many combos could there be? So the first 2 numbers are locked. The first number is 0. The fourth number is 7, and you've got 2 numbers in the middle. You've got to pick.
So that'd be
you could go
99.
99. 0, 1, 0, 2. Anyway, there's a few chances. I don't have all day. I'm a busy man.
Yeah,
I'm a busy man. I can't be. I'm on the clock here.
And I'm sure she doesn't want someone just sitting there trying all the numbers.
No, that's right.
not what it's about.
It's about the fun.
And between you and me, if it's a Sandalford safe, you put in the wrong code 3 times, it sets off an alarm. You're locked out of that piece of shit for 3 hours. Not 3 hours, 3 minutes.
Maybe that's why it's taken 3 years for it to fucking go off. But anyway, so I'm just there. I'm just in the moment. I thought, okay, first number's 0, fourth number's 7. You know what I thought of? I thought of James Bond. 007. Could it be 0, 0, 0, 7, which is 007?
Yeah.
I thought maybe that's a nice little ring.
Yeah.
But it couldn't be that easy.
Maybe it's a Bond fan that was running the competition.
But it couldn't be easy. Like, they're all going, people have been trying this for days. No one can get it. So I go 0, and then I go boop, boop, 0, 0, 7. Doesn't open. No. You fucker.
How many goes do you get?
That's no good. Well, I think you could stay there all day if you wanted to and you had no life.
Yeah.
But I had a life.
Yeah.
And I was on the clock. So I said, I'll have one more go at it. I went 0, 0, 1, 7's already there. Boop, boop, boop. Booyah!
Serious?
It opened.
Lord have mercy.
Everyone's there, because that was the thing. People were there. No one could work it out. Elon Musk was there going, this is too hard for me. He's there with his 75 kids.
Yep.
Steve, the guys from Ocean's 11 were there. They couldn't work it out. George Clooney's going, I got no fucking idea. Brad Pitt's there. He goes, the little Asian guys dropped down on a little zip cord. He can't get into it.
Making a milkshake.
Stephen Hocking was there in his wheelchair going, I don't know the password.
I don't know password.
It's too hard. I can't get it. So Evo's come in. 2 second go. 0, 0, 1, 7. Bang.
Yep.
It opens.
And what's in it?
Just a whole heap of Bunnings. I got a Bunnings jumper. I got a Bunnings t-shirt that's 7 sizes too small. I got a singlet that That's too small.
Just some merch.
Just a merch. I got a sun visor for the car, which they come in handy fucking one day a year.
Yeah.
They're great.
Oh, they're good. Does it say Bunnings?
No, it does say Bunnings. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. I got a few other things. I'll go through.
But just the thrill of winning.
Just the thrill of winning, because I'm one of those people that are just, I get shitty. If I had kept going with that for a few minutes, fuck you, I would have kicked the safe, I would have smashed it with my foot, I would have broken my toe, and I go, this is no good. And, mate, it was going off there. People were gobsmacked in Bunnings. They go, we've been trying that for 3 days, and old Numbnut Sevo comes in and just goes, boop, boop.
It's good and bad. I reckon you only get a certain amount of little victories like that in your life, and you don't want to waste it on a fucking Bunnings sun visor.
I know.
So the next one, it's like the it's like the pokies. You're a pokey, and it only pays up every now and again. You just wasted your victory.
All my luck.
That could have been Powerball. Like, you're not going to win Powerball next because you've just won. You've wasted all your luck on a fucking Bunnings safe at Carrum Downs. Carrum Downs?
Carrum Downs.
Carrum Downs.
At the end of my life, on my deathbed, I'll just be thinking, fuck, remember that time?
Yeah, remember that time.
Remember that time at Bunnings? 2 goes.
Yep.
That's it. That's the highlight of my life.
Yep. And
so it's all downhill from here, really, isn't it?
And even like you might get, I don't mean to go morbid, but might get a some sort of disease.
Yeah, and I've used all my luck up.
And it's a 50-50. And God's looking down. He said,
he's won the Bunnings shit.
He won. He's
won the sun visor
and roundabouts,
and the Bunnings pencil.
You can't have the pencil and a healthy
diagnosis.
Ovary.
And a regular size prostate. You can't, mate.
It's one or the other.
You've used all your luck.
You've used all your luck.
That's as well, because I pick on all the oldies on this. So maybe it's all downhill for me.
Yeah, it'd be a nice bit of karma if your bloody prostate fell out your ass there. That'd be good stuff. But I tell you what, this will be one of the great segues of all time, and this is unintentional.
Go.
We didn't set this up. So I work for a company that supplies safes to Bunnings.
Going 3 days a week soon.
So 3 days a week, November 1st. And what happens when Bunnings a product, and this is not just Bunnings, it's Mitre 10, it's Officeworks, it's Myer, it's
a lot of
you
stores.
Name it. When something's returned,
Sexy Land.
Not sure. Haven't dealt with them. I've taken some stuff back.
Oh shit! Yeah, this fake vagina's too big.
Too big, and this dildo's too small.
And this blow up doll's flat.
As flat as a tack.
It's a shit card as that.
It's full.
It's full. Can you wash this? You can't wash them in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Siegert.
What do they call them? What are they? The fake vaginas?
They're called the
a mic?
The cum catcher or the
they call them the cum catcher. It's like a not a mic. No. What is it? I don't know.
Masturbator? No.
No.
Anyway, glow flashlight.
A flashlight.
Where were you going? What were you going to call it?
A microphone. I knew it was something that you held. What do they call a flashlight?
Flashlight.
Oh, flashlight.
Yeah, flashlight.
I've been calling it a microphone, but a flashlight. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
A flashlight.
I mean, you don't want to go.
So surely
go camping with your flashlight.
Can you reuse a flashlight?
Wow, there's got to be some way of washing it. I think some people do put it in the dishwasher, but I don't know if you want to be doing that.
No, it'd be and there's you'd be putting on a load to get rid of. Yeah, see where I'm going with that one. What part of the you're washing that by itself?
Yeah,
you're not putting that in with the
fine china.
No,
or the wine glasses or the casserole dish.
No, you're saying, honey, don't chuck anything else in the dishwasher. I'm washing the flashlight.
You go out for the arvo.
and might chuck a few extra pellets of of homo in that, because
she is fucking full.
She's crook.
She's crook.
This fleshlight is crook. What part would it go on? Would you put it? I'm
going to put on one of the spikes down the bottom so it gets the full. Because down the bottom, that's where you put the casserole dishes that are baked on with the baked on shit.
Yeah, she's
you are putting the fleshlight,
and you're soaking it. You're soaking it for a bit first.
And you're giving it a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you? Yeah. That's well, hopefully it's a problem I never had to go through.
A fleshlight. What an invention.
Oh, mate! But the thing is, someone's got to test. Well,
someone's got to test them. That'd be a job.
Someone's got to test.
That'd be a job.
Wouldn't that be like you rock up and you go, oh, fuck, I just can't get it. I can't. There's no work on the job side. I'm too dumb to be a lawyer. Pops up, bing, bing, seek.com. Fleshlight tester.
I wonder if you were, because there's got to be faulty dildos and fleshlights and, like,
would you take it back?
Would you take it back, or is there a hotline you call? Like, they're not asking for that back. Like, if you ring the fake Arse factory or something like that, and say, look,
that's our title, I reckon. Fake Arse factory.
Like, g'day, I bought you
fake Arse.
I bought you fake Arse.
It's too hairy. It's like, was this Tom Siegert's fake? Is this based on Tom Siegert? Did he have his arse in a plastic cast and they've moulded it on Siegert's arse?
It'd be like, have you ever been in the Melbourne jail, and they've got the
Ned Kelly
mask? And it's got quite a few of his eyebrows are stuck in there. Okay. So if you did mine, it would just be caked in bumhead.
So, there you go. So
I reckon they're not saying, look, we'll pay for freight, send it back. We want to check it out and see what the problem is.
I reckon, mate, we'll just give you your money back. You throw that in the bin, and we'll take your word for it.
Let's all just cut our losses with this little deal. And
the thing is, like, people work there, and it's a totally legitimate thing, and people do it.
I mean, a lot of people are obviously.
There's a market for it. There's a market for it.
Des Dowling used to tell a great joke about he reckons it's only like 1% of people that buy this shit, but once you start buying, it's addictive. Then you buy heaps.
It's like Star Wars figurines or something. Those guys who have got lightsabers and things like that, they get really into Star Wars. Some people get right into fake vaginas and get down the fake Arse factory and just get the shopping trolley and just really load up.
Yeah, really load it up. And there'd be two sorts of customers. There'd be the real sleazy sort of one that wants,
with your mustache,
bald
head,
and,
trench coat,
and there'd be the bucks parties and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we'd almost
for a bit of fun.
If you were a sleaze bag, you'd just go in there and go, oh yeah, it's for me, mate's bucks.
Yeah,
you got, mate, you're 75, and you've got a dodgy porno mo and bald head.
Yep,
and those weird thick glasses. They're always a
giveaway.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
So anyway, so with Bunnings, or Myer or Officeworks or not sure about Sexyland, you if you return something, they pretty much take anything back because they can't. I don't know how many products are in the store. There could be thousands. What? That little pimply 17-year-old working on a Saturday morning, he's not an expert on 3,000.
Well, he's not an expert on anything.
On anything. He just wants to get his pay, get out on the town that night and get his hands on some Dexies.
That's it. He needs it.
So he'll take anything back. He's not saying, look, he's not firing up a lawnmower or anything like that. So
give me cash, I'm going to the fake Arse factory.
So they take anything back, and then it gets sent back to a central returns centre. And there's one in Melbourne, there's one in every state, and like the one that we go through, they do Myer, they do Officeworks, that they do a heap of them. And then what they do is they put all the shit together actually there's only one in Australia. They get all the shit from all over the country, put it together on pallets, send it back to us.
Okay.
And then we get to write a reply. So we get to go through every product.
Sounds like a fun job.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been doing a bit of lately.
Things are moving up.
No, they are moving. They are not. This is not this ain't. It's the guy that checks the returns and then CEO. A very
Mate, your role has really fucking declined since you said you're going back to 3 days.
I'm not even sure this is a role. I
don't think
I haven't checked my
you're
pay
even
for a while.
allowed to be here.
No. Like we're at Sandalford at the moment. The little key thing didn't work, so we had to kick in a window. And
we're in here now though.
Yeah. So anyway, so we get to write a reply. So that's what I've been doing because I'm a bit of a bloody handyman. Well, I'm not. I'm not handyman's ass, but at work they think I'm handyman, which is fucking mind blowing.
Imagine what you can do when you're confident.
Oh, yeah, when
You pull the wool over their eyes, mate. I've seen you try to put shit together, mate. That little kitchen we had to film years ago, it took you fucking 3 days to put that together.
Remember I shattered the window at the last minute?
Shattered the window.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
So Tommy had to drill, put a window on this fake little kid's kitchen.
We're making a video instructions for
Instructional video, and Jesus, this was the bloody blind leading the blind. I'm filming it, and Tommy, first time he's ever used a drill by the fucking look of it. He's got it on like
I had it on that jackhammer, mate. It was and I put it straight through the fucking window of the kitchen.
So you've drilled in and it's sort of locked on the thing, and it's pushed the drill into the sort of perspex window, and it's just gone. And we've just looked at each other and gone, "Oh fuck, that's not good."
That was a bad day.
That's
in the office.
not good.
Anyway, so I've been doing this for years. 10 years, I reckon. I've been getting these returns, and safes is my big thing. I'm the man. So
am I. Save some more go.
Yeah, so safe's your go. We should get you down there.
Get me and just punching numbers.
Punching numbers.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll pull a safe out. There's bloody pallets of this shit, 10 pallets at a time, and I'll put it on the table, and they always give a little reason. So I look at a little receipt, and it said it was returned because there were no keys, and I'm like, fucking bullshit.
It's a digital safe, you dickhead.
No, but they still have an override key.
Oh, okay.
And you need a key to open it up for the first time.
All right.
So they're onto something.
Yep.
But that's why you're not a handyman.
That's why I'm not a handyman.
And I'm a handyman.
That's why I'm.
So then I go, well, I call bullshit. And I'll bloody look at it and I'll go, hang on a second. Have you fingerprinted? And I'll press the button. And I'll press the button of the keypad and it'll go beep, beep. And I'll be like, hang on, that means the batteries, they've put the batteries in, which means at one stage they must have opened it, which means at one stage they must have had the key.
Whoa!
I'm rejecting this credit.
You are rejecting it. Do you have to, film this? Do you have to do like a detectives? Do you have to take photos? Is this something where where they're trying to solve a murder and they've got the dead body in the middle and they've got all these little offshoots going to, was it Robbo from, this spot?
Yeah, I can see what you're saying, but we don't do that.
It's not working.
That would take forever to do that with every safe.
With every safe.
But there's also the other side of it is you find out, hang on, that's legitimate. There's a fault, and there might be a few of these you notice.
Yep.
I let the guys know, hey, we might have a bit of a fault with the hinge here. Maybe you could let the factory know they're not not doing the old spot weld like they should, and the old hinge.
You fuckers on the hinge line.
You're
bloody.
Come here.
Get in, take your weld mask.
That's you just
no dramas with the hinge now, boys.
Let's put next. Who's in the hinge line next? So anyway, so I've been opening up these safes. I reckon I must have over the years opened up 1,000 safes. Because I open them up and I look at them. There's the keys, and I just go through them all. And I've never found anything. I've never found anything. And I've always thought, one day, I wonder if I'm going to find something.
Something in the safe.
Something in the safe.
Like Bunnings shit.
Or anything.
Okay.
Anyway, anything. So one day, and I've got an assistant helping me.
Flashlight.
It's all getting a bit, imagine it.
You wouldn't want that.
Wouldn't want that. You'd want to, that's something you want to buy new.
Yep.
Anyway, so for 10 years, I've never found anything in these safes. And I've always wondered, imagine So I've always thought, well, maybe if one day I'll find a bloodied head or something.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
No, that'd be bad.
Okay.
So, but anyway, or a bomb. One day I think maybe they've said a bomb.
Bomb?
Blow me fucking head off. My head off.
Maybe it's the Hinge boys. They're setting them. They're get back at that Siegert prick in the bloody safe department, the safe checking department. You know, we're gonna fucking blow him up.
Anyway, so 3 weeks ago, I'm opening safes, big pallets of this shit. I'm opening them up. Oh, yep, no, that's a rejection. Okay, I accept that credit. Opened up.
What'd you find?
This is in the one day. This is what I found. After not finding anything for 2 years.
All right.
10 years.
10 years. 10 years. A few holes in this story.
This is all within about half an hour of each other.
Right.
One, a lot of medication.
ADHD.
Not sure.
Dexies?
Not Dexies.
Okay.
So I looked it up, and because me and this guy were like, fuck, what could these be? Yeah. So we Googled it, and it was for schizophrenia. And if you took them with that schizophrenia, ironically, it could send you a bit loopy. Yeah.
So you took a few.
So we had a couple, and don't really remember the rest of the day. No. We thought we better chuck these out.
Yeah.
Let's not have these. They're past their use by date.
Don't do it.
Somewhere out there's a schizophrenic who couldn't get into his safe.
Off his head.
And he's not in a good mood.
Yep.
Second one, a will.
A will?
A will.
Jesus, did you read it?
Yeah, absolutely. Fucking sat down and...
Did you change to where everything goes from my wife to Tom Siegert?
Yeah, yep. So we had a bit of a play with it. We were reading it. She didn't have a lot to give away, to be honest.
Okay.
There are only probably 4 things she mentioned. One of them was a collection of magazines that she wanted to give to the local library.
Okay, so
she's not exactly...
She's not really... If that's sort
they're
of...
not hanging off her... No,
she doesn't have a heap of shit going on.
No, there were no houses or anything like that. But anyway, I thought I googled the one of the girls that was the first person to get anything, and I looked her up on Facebook, sent her a message, and I said,
"You're getting the steak knives.
You're getting good news, bad news.
Yep.
Good news. I found your will.
Yep.
Bad
your
news,
mum's will.
You're not getting anything.
She doesn't think much of you. You're clearly not the favourite daughter.
So anyway, she took a while to get back, but eventually she said, "Oh, thank you very much. Can you send it to me?" She said, "I'll transfer some money to get it transported." She was from WA, and I said, and I wrote back, "Oh, don't worry about it. I've written myself in the will anyway. I'll get the money that way."
Yeah.
And she said, here's my address. It was obviously a bit touchy. So anyway, so third one.
So this is all within half an hour.
This is all within half an hour.
This is like a gold mine.
Well,
You're thinking, what are we going to find next?
We couldn't fucking believe it. We were hot. We were hot.
We were red hot.
And then we opened up the next one. It was full of live ammunition.
Woo! So what are we talking here? Like grenades? Are we talking bullets? That's not live, is it?
Bullets are live.
Well, technically,
live bullets,
live bullets. No good if you don't have a gun, but you can just throw them at people and see if you might be able to take it out an eye or something like that.
Apparently you can... anyway, they're in this big protective container. And we're like, whoa. And this is that you could tell they were live. They were running around inside the safe.
Settle down, boys. Settle down.
So I Googled, what do you do if you find live ammunition? I'm not getting a lot of work done.
You are a handyman. You are a fucking handyman.
I'm really falling behind with this job.
Yeah.
Every safe open, I'm about an hour and a half on Google.
Yeah.
I said, what do you do if
How do you change a will?
Find an ammunition. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah. So
can you take out of date psychiatric medication? No. Damn.
No. So anyway, I read, what do you do if you find live ammunition?
In
what
a
do you reckon
safe
you do?
at Bunnings at Centreford.
What do you reckon you do?
Would you look at it? Would there be a code on it to see where it's bought from or something?
No codes.
Okay. Go out, buy a gun, and go nuts.
Exactly. So I went and bought a gun and shot up the warehouse. No.
What are you meant to do?
Take it to the local police station.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I took it in and, you feel
That does seem like the thing to
Yeah.
do, but you'd still have to Google it, don't
Yeah.
you? Because I'm like,
It makes sense. And when it came up, I was like, well, that makes
it's a good
that
luck.
makes
Maybe
sense.
just store it under the bed for a few years.
Yeah.
You never know.
But yeah, I was a bit fucking proud of myself. Going in, I said, oh, bloody, I was like,
I got this shit kicker job at work.
do you reckon I could be a copper? I just found some ammo. He said, mate, drop the ammo off and fuck off out of here. You're a fucking idiot.
And no, you can't change the will, you fuckwit.
Well, here's my will.
Give us those pills, you dickhead.
Have you heard psycho pills? You're a fucking idiot.
Sort of frothing at the mouth a bit, mate.
So I've gone in. I'm a bit fucking proud of myself. And I put him down. I said,
Did you do that in company time or was that your own time?
work time.
Work
Yeah.
time. That's
Mate, I'm saving lives here. These could
you
have
are. If they get in the wrong hands.
the wrong hands. It's just lucky that a honest guy. I didn't have a gun too.
Yeah. Could you imagine? How do I load a gun? You'd have to Google it. How do I get a gun? You'd have to do all that.
Well,
You'd shit yourself.
how would you get a fucking gun?
Well, I'd Google where the gun shop is.
Exactly.
But I'd love to see you with a gun. Like, you would be the most awkward bloke with a gun. You'd be
Bullshit.
You'd be holding
I'd hold it sideways.
with your little
like-
fucking fingers, your little clammy hands. You would be clammed up so hard if you were holding a gun.
If I had a gun, first thing I'd be doing is blow your fucking head off.
Well, that'd be the end of the pop. You'd have no way of carrying this on. You wouldn't know how to turn the fucking Zoom recorder on.
Yeah, that is true.
The video camera wouldn't work.
Yeah, it could be the last.
You've fucking forgot the sign.
Yeah.
Run us through that little fucking story, mate.
So after last week's episode, I was feeling a bit bad.
At the lounge.
At the lounge, I was feeling a bit bad. You did carry on a bit, and I know it was tongue in cheek, but you said that I do fuck all, and I thought,
Except fine bullets.
and I was driving home, and I thought, you know what,
After 90 episodes, finally some of that's fucking starting to hit
the
me.
penny's starting to drop.
After 90 episodes, I started realising that Evo does do everything.
He does bring it up quite a lot, and he does ask for money a lot. And I thought he was just joking, but he might be onto something. So I was driving home, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to 3 days. I'm going to start pulling my weight a bit here. So I rang him up. And I said, Evan, I realise the only thing I do, I'm driving home, the only thing I have to do is remember that backdrop. And then I go, oh, fuck, I forgot the backdrop. so while telling you only do one thing,
It's this real heartfelt moment. I'm tearing up. I think Tom's finally realised he does fuck all and he's hopeless.
Fuck, I forgot the fucking
I forgot
backdrop.
the fucking backdrop.
So the backdrop's still at the lounge. I fucking left it there last week.
Oh.
So I didn't have to do anything this week. It was
No,
good.
you've done fuck all. But
So,
so
so
you're trying to do a sound check. Your fucking mic wasn't plugged into the Zoom
I was like,
recorder.
oh,
I
fuck.
said, hang on, Tom.
You
Let's
gotta
plug it
plug
in
in.
first, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Why
Okay.
isn't the little bars moving? So, yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, it's good. I said I might go and buy a
Rechargeable.
recharger ball, batteries,
Battery.
and that'll be my thing. I'll bring the batteries every week.
Maybe
See how
once
that
we get
goes.
into episode 120 or something,
Yeah,
that'll
yeah,
come to fruition.
Yeah, but anyway.
So that's good, yeah. So,
So, how long
no,
we
good
been
times.
going
Good
for?
to No, we're going good.
So that
We're
little
going good.
that little safe story was
There's
interesting.
a bit going on there.
Yeah, so I had to sign
that's
all
exciting.
this shit, and yeah, so I don't know whether I get them
Did you get
back.
a reward? Did you get a reward? No.
No reward.
Whose
No
were
reward.
they?
Well, I don't know.
So why'd the safe come back?
Well, they couldn't get into it.
Oh, they couldn't. some murderer's come into their house and goes, fuck, I'll go to the safe and get me bullets from me gun. They go, fuck.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to send this fucker back.
Yeah,
I can't get into it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway.
Hey, good times. Good
So,
times.
yeah, no,
So
good
there you
stuff.
go.
So that was exciting.
That's
that was
good.
Exciting day
That's
at
good.
work.
What I'll do, I'll maybe I got an email from my agent the other day.
Got an agent.
Yeah,
You've been getting a bit of work.
getting a bit. I've been paid as well from. Obviously, they didn't listen to the. McDonald's don't listen to the podcast.
No, I got a sweet little deal from. This is just side note. If you do a sketch or something like I do with Sportsbet,
You're getting progress payments.
Yeah, if they
Yeah, I got a few of those.
yeah, if it goes on telly, like done and dusted. If it goes on telly, they just send you an email saying send through another invoice.
Oh,
It's payday again.
I know.
Fucking how good's that?
I got 3 of those bad boys. So that was good. Here we go. So, so how many, you've got a few others, have you, from Sportsbet?
Well, I got 3 in one hit
Oof,
for the one because they
That's a lot of batteries.
and I tell you, this sketch. I was in it for about 1 second.
Oh, someone hit me up on the Instagram and said that you're in a sketch for like 1 second.
Yeah, like
And I said you probably fucked up your lines and that to cut him out of it.
I was because I got a bit of a reputation for fucking up lines down at Sportsbet, and all I had to yell out, I'm this guy now that drives past cricket games and yells out, "How is he?
How's that?
How's that?
How is he?
How is he?" And that's my thing now. So I'm not. I've been typecast as this guy that in sketches drives past
That fuckhead in the car.
Yeah, it's a sweet gig, I tell you.
That's good.
They look after me. I really like.
No, they're good. They're
crew.
good. Yeah, they're good. So yeah, I've got a few payments as well. But so yeah, don't get too out of yourself, mate. I'm doing all right. But anyway, I've got a email from my agent. So because a Bantito's been hitting me up. He's sort of had a little interview with my agent. Not just my agent, but he said, young old Brent Green, he's
The green room.
the green room. He said he got in touch. I don't know how he got in touch with him, but he had an interview with the girls down at.
Was it something he did? Was he into acting earlier, or was he just listening to this thing and if that?
I'm not
if that
too sure.
fuckwit can earn money off
Yeah,
acting.
maybe when I mentioned the McDonald's thing, he thought all these Christmases were going to come at once, and he's going to land a McDonald's ad early on.
No,
I'll
it's,
tell you, that's not how it works, big Brenny boy.
It takes years to become an overnight success like Evan here.
That's it, mate. That's it. You got to do a heap of extra shit for no name bloody. Sorry, I just got a text and it really threw me off there. But I'll just get to the story. So, all right. So this is from one of the girls in the office, and they said, "Hiya, Brent Green mentioned he heard about Epic on your podcast.
Okay.
Thanks for the shout out. Can you link us that episode?"
Oh,
No, you have gone.
yeah.
My heart has dropped. I thought, what the fuck have I said? I don't know if I've actually mentioned their name. Because I hit Brent up. He hit me up through Instagram or Facebook or whatever. And then I started saying, this is what I do. This is my agent.
I got an idea.
What?
After this, we just make up a fake episode where we just talk about how good your agents are.
And no, I've definitely said they're good.
Yeah.
But I reckon
It's the other shit.
It's the other shit where I say I never put any effort into me auditions. I'm just a shit kicker on a bloody...
And the flesh torches and all that sort of shit.
Torches.
Yeah.
I said, there is no way. I'm not even telling her what the fucking... I hope Brent hasn't said it's the Good Banter podcast. You can get it on Apple iTunes. You can get it on YouTube. I hope Brent
Sometimes you're better off. Maybe it's just a throwaway line, she said. I reckon just never mention it again.
No, what I said, what I did
you're
was...
a fucking idiot.
No, listen to this.
Yep.
What did I reply? Oh, here we go. Hey, blah, blah, blah. I hope you're going well. Yeah, Brent mentioned he had a meeting with you all there. Fucking
What?
hell, I had a stroke halfway through the email. No, hey, blah, blah, blah. I hope you're going well. Yeah, Brent mentioned he had a meeting with you all there. He messaged me about Epic after he heard me mention some of the acting roles I've done. But I don't think I actually mentioned... I just mentioned it then. Mentioned Epic in the podcast.
Yep.
I told him you girls were great to work for, though. Have a great day. Cheers, Evan.
And she wrote back,
She hasn't
just send us the fucking link.
She hasn't written back. So
Nice try, cockhead. Just send us the fucking link.
I seriously, I just thought my heart sunk. I go, I hope she hasn't scrolled through, listening to any of this shit. Because I reckon it's every second or third episode I start talking about McDonald's as shit. And
they wouldn't like that. They wouldn't like you bad-mouthing the client.
Bad-mouthing the client.
That would be a big black mark.
Yeah, but I mean, I am not So I didn't send the link through. And to be honest, I don't think I actually mentioned them. So, yeah. But I love that. And I do put a lot of effort into all my auditions because I'm a professional.
Yep.
And, yeah. And good luck, Brent.
Good luck, Brent.
Epic.
And good luck, Epic. Thanks, Epic.
Yep.
For all that you do for Evan.
Me. Thank you. So, yeah. But Heatho, quick mention, he did his run on the weekend. So, mate.
No, I haven't donated any money yet. Can you still donate money?
You can still donate money, mate.
Can you send me the link?
I'll send you the link, mate. You'll forget it. And, yeah, I'll flick it through. Flick it through. So, basically, he started at 4 a.m. And I'll quickly go through it because, huge effort. He put the call out to a few Mooroolbark, to the Mooroolbark Football Club, a few Mooroolbark locals where he played this year. And one of the guys who was the runner for Mooroolbark this year, Brady Campbell, who's a big Bantito, and as I said, runner at Mooroolbark, bloody legend. Yeah, no, yep. So he said, you know what, Heatho, I'm going to come along. I'm going to ride along with you on the day. And Heatho thought, he'll rock up at about. He's starting at 4 a.m.
It's an early start.
It's an early start, mate. That's sparrow fart. That's before sparrow fart. Sparrows the guts haven't even started churning yet.
No, they're still
out
clubbing.
Still clubbing, mate, on the bingers.
Yep.
The old sparrows at that stage. But he goes, nah, I'm going to do the whole lot with you. I'm going to do it on the bike. Because the thing is, when you're running, you need someone running who's the same sort of speed as you. So someone who's... So on the bike, though... You can get it done. You can cruise along. You can, come on, Heatho, keep going, do this, do that.
And you want someone that gets it. You don't want someone that thinks it's going to be a catch up.
No, well, that's the thing. And he's not really like bursting out of the blocks. He's sort of, because 100
But he's running 100 Ks.
He's running 100 Ks. So it's more mental. Well, it's physical as well.
It's very physical.
It's very physical. It's mental and physical. So I don't know what I'm talking
It's
about.
everything.
It's everything. So Brett was there.
Yep.
He's turned up. He's got the bike, and they've started from Lilydale Footy Ground.
Yep.
They've ridden up all the way up to
Road?
Up the Warby Trail.
Road up? Or ridden?
Road. Did I fuck that up?
Ridden.
I think it's road.
Road up.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
Heatho's running. Bretty's on the bike there. He's trundling up, keeping Heatho motivated. They've seen some great stuff. He had his mate Mitch, who lives up in Launching Place. Mitch and Abby and a few of the crew. Mitch did 10 Ks with him to keep him sort of going. And I must admit, it was one of those days where if you thought about, I might duck down and do a few Ks with Heatho just to get him through. When those fucking heavens opened right up.
Yeah.
It was not a day where you think if...
I think I'll just shoot him a text and wish him well.
Good luck, buddy, as I turn the heater on, put the feet up with a cup of hot cocoa.
Yep.
And watch Good Morning
America.
That's you're not really running. So to everyone who did come out, I joined him at about the 6 hour mark. So about 10 o'clock he'd been...
How's he looking?
Mate, you know what? He was looking good. He was looking good. You think he'd be dishevelled. You think he'd be, dragging his heels. He was moving well.
So I think the hardest part would be, and something you can't plan for is the blisters and a cramp and the nipples starting to fucking rash up and
the nipples were pretty good. He had a light little singlet. He had the Walk for Epilepsy singlet with him. Hugging his young fella, Roman, on the back.
Yeah, nice.
So that was good. He put a bit of lube on the nipples at one stage. He got the fleshlight on there and said, "Oh, yeah, that feels good."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. So he did that. He had a few stops. Louisa was his wife was there. His mother-in-law, Connie, was there. My mum and dad, they were there. Old Cliffy.
Yep.
Big Cliffy.
Cliffhanger?
He did, the Cliffhanger. The old, who was in Cliffhanger? Was it?
Cliffhanger.
Stallone?
That was Stallone.
Stallone. Well, Dad looked like a Stallone. A very old Stallone.
I heard something about Stallone. When he was a kid, he had a stroke or something. That's why he talked like that?
Okay. That makes sense.
Maybe don't fuck check that one.
Don't.
I haven't got a lot to back that up, but yeah.
Well,
anyway.
that's why we get D to fuck check
Yeah,
it. We
good
throw
point.
out a lot of fucks here. That
Yeah,
aren't really
yeah,
fucks,
true.
And D shuts us down.
He
So
had something where he's maybe Bell palsy.
Bell palsy. That's
That's it. He had Bell palsy.
okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck check that, Big D. So Dad's there because he picked us up. He took us from Mount Evelyn up to Warby. We jumped on the bikes.
Yep.
And caught up with Bretters and Heatho, who were moving well.
Yep.
Heatho's trundling along, and you're not really puffing. I mean, it's more the body than the lungs.
Yeah. The heart rate's not going through
Heart
the roof.
rate's not going through the roof. It's more the mental. It's like my
Yeah.
feet hurt. My
about
brain's
the tank.
the tank, and getting through. He said, So I've ducked down, and about 10 minutes in, that's when the heavens opened. It fucking pissed down.
Yeah.
To a point where I had my phone in my pocket. I thought, I've got to take that out. That's going to fuck up.
Jeepers.
That's how bad it was. So I put it in the back of Sly Stallone, Dad's thingo.
Yep.
Brett was still there. Trundled down. Where'd we end up? So I came in 6 hours in. Got to back down to Lilydale with about 2 hours to go.
Yep.
Had some friends catch up on the way. At one stage, they were there with their kids. So, hey, Heath, how you going?
Just a real celebration.
He said, mate, it was a good way to bring the community together. I said, maybe just throw a barbie next time. It's
They put some beers on.
Put some beers on. But he's down, 10K's done. He was aiming for 100. Gets down to Lilydale Lake. Me good mate, Bullser.
Yep.
Comes straight from work.
No,
He's a bloody legend, mate.
good in the trenches. Bulls
He's
up.
a bandito. He's bloody great. He came in and ran 4 and a bit laps around Lilydale Lake.
Yeah, I think if you did a bit of homework, I'd probably Bullser wasn't working. If you
he saw the rain.
Yeah.
He saw the rain coming down.
Bullser was sitting at home.
Sitting at home nursing a hangover.
Yeah, watching TV.
Watching
a bit
TV,
of Netflix.
and he goes, all right, usually I knock off at about 1. So
Can,
Heatho.
tell Heatho doing a bit of overtime.
Doing a bit of overtime.
Yeah.
But he came down and ran a few laps. And said, how are you travelling, Bullser? When was the last time you did a run? His cousin ran from Cairns to Melbourne. And he went up and met him.
Jesus.
There's some fucking animals out there, mate.
That's a
big run.
That's a big run. Whenever I go up to North Queensland, it always amazes me how big it is.
Oh,
Like you always think, we'll go to Brisbane and then we'll just duck up. It's twice as far again.
well,
It's so big.
I was 19. I was in Brisbane with a mate, and we chatted to some people, and they said, where are you from? I said, we're from Cairns. I said, just a few hours up the road? And they said, no. Cairns is miles up. Melbourne to Brisbane is the same as Brisbane to Cairns. I said, no, it isn't. You are yanking me chain. What are you talking about? But then you look at the map and you go, holy shit.
The map don't lie.
The map don't lie. Hips don't lie. So, so it is a long way. So he ducked down and did that with his cousin, Shawnee. He was in the crew. He had a big van and everything. So he was set up.
Prepared.
He was prepared. So Heatho's just flying it. And I jumped off. I thought, I'm going to run a few laps of Lilydale Lake.
Yep.
To 2.4 Ks. And I did 2 laps and my hip flexors started hurt. And I said, fuck this.
So you did 4.8 Ks.
I did 4.8 Ks running.
You're
I'm a
hero.
I'm a hero, mate. I mean, they talk about it's been a big week for me, mate.
Yeah.
Fucking my hip flexors started hurting, my knees. I go, fuck this. So I jumped back on the bike.
Yep.
Bulls are ducked off. And me, Bretty, and Heatho went from Lilydale Lake down the, Moorbark Road, past all the druggies near the station, up, down, past 5 ways in Moorbark, up.
Was that all these Essendon mates? That's a joke.
That's a joke.
That's a joke.
That's a joke.
Guys,
that is a joke.
Heath,
And
that's a joke.
At this stage, he thought...
It's a great effort what you did.
He said if he was in the high 90s, he'd keep going to 100, but I think he wound up, pulled into the court at Louisa's parents' place, spot on 12 hours, and I think he did 94.5 kilometres.
Yowzers.
So that
That is a good effort.
That is a big day.
That's a big day in the office.
That is a huge day.
He's after that? Did he feel like having a beer, a big meal, or what did he? Was he hungry?
Well, he said he wasn't sure. He said he was going to get emotional at some point. I remember I jumped on a 60K run he did a while ago, and he was like yelling. He was like, like, what is up? You need to do a shit. Are you constipated? He said, nah, I'm just in pain. But he didn't seem to go through that pain on this 100K. He just really paced himself well. He said he might get emotional because he was obviously doing it for Walk for Epilepsy for his young bloke Roman. And he came in, he grabbed Roman, and but then they said, what food do you want when you get there? He says, I don't know.
The Colonel.
Wow, that's his favourite. That's his favourite, the Colonel. But he said, don't call the Colonel. I want a milkshake from fucking Tommy's.
Yeah, well.
So at about 60 Ks.
You run another 50 and it should be ready.
So he said he wasn't sure what he wanted because you just finished and you don't know how you feel. What do you feel?
We don't feel like eating straight away.
You don't feel like eating straight away. We did have the beers though. We had a few beers sitting around the court there. Brady, who did all 12 hours on the bike. Mind you, his wife or partner's just had a kid, 4 days old. So he wanted to get out of the joint.
Yeah, so good effort.
Not sleeping. No, she was still in hospital. So
better effort by that. Oh, she's still in hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So huge effort, Brady. Huge effort, Heatho.
Yep.
To everyone else who was there, just a
great effort. Bring the community together.
It did.
Heatho, good stuff.
Good stuff.
And,
so
send us through that link.
I'll post that link. And geez,
he would have loved the Colonel after that. Couple of thighs.
He didn't get the Colonel. We went smoked meat. Bit of smoked meat from a joint.
Yeah.
A joint in Moorbark there. Common Folk, I think it was called. I think I made that up. So well done, Heath. I'll post the link. There's still a bit of time to donate. Huge effort, mate. Love you. Well done. Should we go to the fucks?
Yeah,
I feel
let's
like
get
I've
some,
been hogging a bit here.
You have.
Got to get through this.
How long have we been going? An hour 6.
Yeah.
Fuck me swinging.
So, yeah, Jesus Christ. Time flies when you're talking about bakeries.
Some of our stories probably went a bit... No, they're all right.
They're all right. We're bouncing.
We've got a bit of fuck checking. Let's get some fuck
all
checking
right,
in.
So these are fucks from... Dee sent this the 6th of October. So we're going back. We're going back a few weeks.
Yep.
So cast your mind back and remember this. So remember I said Kobe Bryant tore his Achilles. And you're like, Kobe Bryant didn't tore his Achilles. 2013, Kobe Bryant tore his Achilles with 3.08 seconds to go against Golden State. He took his free throws, then walked off the court. 1/3 of NBA players that suffer the same injury never play another game. Kobe continued for another 3 seasons. So what do you got to say about that?
It probably wasn't as bad as other people.
All right.
B, they certainly weren't his greatest years.
He scored 50 points in his last game.
Right.
He was fucking 40.
He was certainly fucking not shy about having a shot either. He was nothing against Kobe. Rest his soul.
Yeah, he wasn't a big fan of passing.
No.
As we mentioned when we mentioned that. Yeah. So that's good.
That's good.
So
did his Achilles.
Thanks, Big D. So I was right. The hock. Talking about the hock. The joint in the quadrupled hind leg between the knee and the fetlock. The angle at which points backwards. The term can also mean sell or to pawn. That's what we were saying. You hock some shit. You hock something.
Oh, because we were saying for nicknames.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we... Hocking.
Yeah.
Sell... Yeah, Hock.
Hock.
Because I made a bit of a mistake. I said our nicknames, we were giving each other nicknames, went through this, because mine was Ocean Stomach, which was Sea Guts.
Yes.
Ocean Stomach. And Max was Minimum. So it wasn't always the opposite.
No.
So yours would be...
You just had your own rules, to be honest.
Hocking. Yours could be Hock, sell, in, out. So you could be sell out.
Yeah, I'm a sellout.
Sell out.
Maybe it's... sponsor us. Let's do it. Yeah, that's very good. So the term can also mean sell or to pawn, and the urban meaning is to
Or to
force
pawn. Did you say pawn?
to sell or to pawn. You've got pawn on the brain. And the urban meaning is to forcefully spit something. And Big D says, I enjoy fuck checking. I learn something different every week. Laugh out loud.
You're very good at it.
He's bloody great. And here we go. We were talking about Port Lincoln.
Yep. With the most millionaires in
Mate.
in Australia.
Here we go. You were right. Port Lincoln. The city is reputed to have the most millionaires per capita in Australia.
Yep.
OMG, that's 2 correct for Tommy in as many weeks. So he's pretty excited.
Whew, that's the Pilbies. It is the Pilbies.
Yeah, and these are some of the players from Port Lincoln because we mentioned.
Okay.
Did we mention the Burgoynes?
I said the Burgoynes.
Sean Peter Burgoyne. Who else did you mention?
We
stopped there, I think, didn't we?
I reckon that guy that was he refused. He went number 1 draft. Was it Chalmers? Refused to go somewhere because he wanted to go to Collingwood, and then he ended up having to play somewhere.
Brett Chalmers? No.
Okay.
Byron Pickett?
Oh, that's what I meant.
Eddie Betts?
Jeepers.
And Graham Johncock.
John, what would his be?
His would be Jim. John.
Jim Dick.
No, Jim Vagina.
If you're going opposites.
Yeah.
Jim Vagina. Is John Jim?
Great. Oh, I don't know. Jane.
James.
Jane
Vagina. Doesn't really roll off the tongue. Jenny Vagina.
Oh, here we go.
John Cock.
Yeah.
What a name.
Yeah. We were talking about pork belly. A lot of fucks here. Here we go. Pork belly, like bacon, starts out from the underside of the belly of the pig, but don't think of the word belly as in stomach. Rather, it's the flesh that runs on the underside of the pig. Pork belly is uncured, unsmoked, and unsliced bacon. Unprocessed pork belly contains approximately 48% fat.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Not
That's
good
unprocessed.
for the old. Not good for the tick of the old pork
Good for
belly.
the waistline either.
If you've got a few artery issues, may I suggest you steer well clear of the pork belly.
The pork belly.
Or if you're a wife and you don't like your hubby,
maybe giving
and he's partial to a fatty feed, just give him a couple of pork bellies and
pork belly at night, bit of bacon in the morning,
and see if you can't get that arse wipe having a coronary.
Just get the bullets out of the safe and fuck him right up.
Blow his brains out. A little harder to pin it on you.
Yeah, it's like trying to. Yeah, it's a bit tough.
Anyway.
And the Wombats were the Singapore Wombats.
Yep.
We were talking about, we thought it was maybe Bali or Jakarta.
Yeah, it's the Singapore Wombats.
Wombats, formed in 1993. The Wombats travel to China, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Bali and Jakarta, which is Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, the Philippines, Thailand and Vietnam, and all host teams from these countries. So go the Wombies.
Yeah, you know how I do those, the shower reviews?
Yes.
Month number 9, very popular, a lot more popular than my post last night, I must say. That was a bit edgy.
Good out there.
Had to take that one down.
Take
quick
it down.
sticks. I'm up to number 9. I'm going to keep going with them every now and again. My next one, number 10, is the Wombats. They sent me a photo of their showers. It is a ripper. Outdoor.
So that's in Singapore.
Yep. It's just a container where I assume they keep their footies and their jumpers, like a storage container, 40-footer, and I've somehow bloody made all these shower heads.
Probably, well, you're the handyman.
I'm the handyman.
You would know. So they've drilled into it, and they've probably got the hot water system on the outside of the.
I'm not even sure if it'd be cold water. I think. I mean, they
Maybe
are playing in some
stifling
humidity.
Yep.
And it's just all open.
There you go.
All open. So
good.
So I look forward to that review.
Get the Graham Johncock out there, mate.
Yeah, little Jenny Vagina.
Yep. that's all the fucks from Big D after all those weeks. So
we are up to date.
We're up to
We're
date.
not up to date with the Baronia boys. Gee whiz. That email's been sitting in my inbox.
Can you flick that email? Because there was an offer
I've already flicked it to
There
you.
was an offer of a gig. No, well, can you get back to him?
Oh, there was an offer for a gig there.
There was
Wasn't
an offer for a gig.
And there was also an offer
More
for
involved,
a free air compressor.
Yeah, that's
So I'm
good.
gonna,
That's good.
Take him up on
Yeah,
that.
you'll find one in a safe.
So
tomorrow.
so I'm gonna reply to that shortly. So sorry, Baronia boys, we certainly haven't forgotten about you.
No, we definitely haven't done
But
that.
you are-
They're our biggest
but
listeners.
You are certainly down the bottom of the to-do list. There is no doubt about it.
Yeah. Well, can you get it higher up? And fucking lock that gig in.
All
All right. So, but well done to Heath, though, raising money for Walk for Epilepsy, to Bretty, who jumped on board for the whole 12 hours, to Mitchie, who was there, to me, who was on the bike, and 2 laps of Lido Lake. Cliffy, Graham, Hocking, he did it. Bullser. Who else jumped on board? It wasn't a great day for running, but well done, mate. You're a bloody champion.
Yeah, great stuff.
I don't know how you do it, mate. It's bloody big mentally, big physically. You're an animal.
Well, old Cliff had 2 sons, and
We know who's got the ticker.
one of them got 2 hearts, and the other one got none. No, let the listeners of the Banter podcast work it out.
Who'd be the opposite of Farlap?
With no heart.
No heart.
Oh no, I tell you,
PR.
it would be the Scarecrow off Alice in Wonderland.
Is it
Alice in
Wizard of Oz,
Wizard
mate?
of Oz.
Wizard of
Fuck!
Oz, mate. Jesus Christ.
Very good to think of the Scarecrow,
Lucky
and then
you're
fucked it up with the movie
Lucky
reference.
you're a handyman.
Because he had no heart.
He had no heart. Yeah, he had no brain. So, well, I could be both.
That was one of my original...
Tin Man had no heart. Lion had no courage. Scarecrow had no brain.
When I first started doing the Suburban Footballer show, on that original... It's evolved since and I've been dropped off, but on the original team, and this was true, there were 3 mates from a footy club, and they called him Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Lion. Because one had no brain, one had no courage, and the other one had no dick. This episode's over.
Oh, this is over. So, hey, thanks for listening. Go to the good... tell your mates about it. Give it a rating. Give it a review. Get on the YouTube. Get on the Instagram. Apple Podcast, Spotify, rating, review. Do all that.
Shave your heads, grow a mo.
Shave your head, grow a mo.
Looks awesome.
That seems like about 10 years we spoke about that. Jesus.
All right.
That's episode 91 of Good Banter.
Good banter.
That's a good thing.